Good morning, everyone. Today is 18th, Wednesday, 2017. Back to trading. Just been really sick this past few days, and just been really just watching the market, and my throat's just been killing me. I think I had strep throat or something. In any event, a couple of things that you got to watch out for, guys, is contract rollover. Right now we're in March already for crude oil, so the nomenclature for March is H, and that's what you're seeing right there. So it's in TOS. This is how you build this is how you pull the front month chart, forward slash CLH7. So CL is for crude, for those who doesn't know, and H for March, and then 7 for 2017. Uh, that's that. So you got to watch out for it, just because is the reason that if you pull the all the contracts for crude oil using the CME website, so you can see the volume is a lot more now than the February March, so over the February contract. So today is one of those days that you just have to be careful. It's going to be Wiki, it's going to Gap. So, and then these two guys are going to be sharing contracts. So, I mean, the contract volume. So, you got people rolling over um, from February to March. Now, how that happens, I don't know. I've never rolled anything over. I just, I just try to day trade these. I try not to hold them. Anyways, yeah. So I don't know how the mechanic works. So that's that. The other news I want to caution you is today Janet Yellen is going to speak at 2 o'clock Central Time, and typically the price action on this one is that you're going to get a violent move in the opening or in the first half of the day, and by around 11 o'clock or so, 10 o'clock Central Time, um, you're just going to get a sideways action. So if you're going to try to catch the move, then you better catch it in the morning. So that's kind of a significance of news events. These are the kind of things that you got to watch out for. And since there's Martin Luther King Monday, tomorrow would be the crude inventory. So that's um, that's something you also have to watch out for. So, and typically it will move prior to this hour. So, but I think we already know where things are at the moment. Let's see. I got let me pull the daily for crude here. Actually, let me get a clean chart here. I'll be right back. Okay, so it's not much to say about ES, but it's just consolidating at the higher price. So if you look at prior price action, it was like up here, and then now it's slightly consolidating, kind of in a halfway above that. So I think a pop is might take place over here. Not sure if it's like it's going to happen, but a big spike, as you can see. Now it's trading a lot higher. I did mention to you, this is $50 per tick, by the way. So as you can see, fills the gap, comes up, and I did mention this in several of my videos to watch out for that one. You're trading the VIX, because as you can see, it's spiked up, and they're not selling off just because this is the inverse correlation for the indices. So that's that. Gold is continuing to climb higher. Watch out for this 50% retracement right here, guys. That these levels are respected. So 40%, um, but maybe up to here. So if it started trending or trading lower, then it might be a good place for a short. So So back to crude oil. I did mention, let me see, let me blow up this chart here. If you go back to my videos, I did mention about looking for weakness. I think, well, I remember this just because these are kind of the levels that I traded. So I said, hey, if there's going to be selling, it's going to be around this area right here. And sure enough, this thing topped off at 50, and the other one, the high of this one is 50, and the other one's 52. Yesterday's, I think it's 52, and then today it made a higher high, but now it's kind of selling off. I still think this thing might surprise you tomorrow, that this thing will spike up just because um, I think it's going to get a lot of people trapped in here. Um, I think there's a couple of tweets that you may be able to match it on the the price action here, but a couple of tweets I said that you might get in trouble here, try to short this just because expecting a downtrend, I guess. And as you can see, it's not downtrending, it's up back in this level here where you'll find support. So now there is a shorting opportunity, don't get me wrong, and I did paste that on here, put that over here. So at 53.35, 52.35, I mean, you got a dollar move right there. So if you're shorting at these levels at 53.35, it's guaranteed payday, right? And I'm pretty sure, I'm certain that I tweeted something about, to the effect of watch the 53.30, 53.60 level, because it will get sold, or you got institutions supporting that level for selling. So actually, let me pull that up. So here it is. I think on January 3rd, I kind of posted 53.30, 53.60 for reversal in price, and so the thing is you can either long to it or short to it. So and I mean, of course, intraday, not not for a swing or for a long-term hold, but you know, short-term trading, intraday trading, you'd certainly would have been able to profit from that. So um, anyway, so that came up, and right now it looks like it's going to trade lower, but I'm still skeptical. So this is kind of my line in the sand right here. Um, so I don't think, as long as 52.18 is not violated, then that can be just kind of squirming around over here. So anyhow, that's it for price action today. Now, am I going to trade this to the short side? Right now, the opportunity is simply not there. Um, I'm gonna wait till maybe the Globex session to start participating in my trade, just because I mean, today could be a fresh one of those. Um, if you study your chart like I'm studying it, there are certain days that crude would move $2 in one day. So um, it's a matter of trying to study, when of those days happen, right? So like today would probably a good day to speculate this thing might move 2 days in a row, but or I mean $2 in one day, and really the chart and price action is what's going to dictate that, and everything else would probably just come second. So right now it's about 7:46. I'm just gonna wait because I think this thing might have a little bit more room to the downside, and typically when something moves about $1, I start looking for opportunity to long to take the opposite side and start longing. But I've seen this before. It'll probably sell off a little bit more. So like I said, right now the current range is $1.28. So if we assume, if you assume $2 move today, right? You got about 72 cents more of move. So you got about 72 more cents. So current low is 52.33. So minus 0.72. You're looking at about 51.61, which is like around right here. So anyhow, now is it going to get there right now? I don't know. We'll see. We'll definitely see what's how price is going to unfold today. But like I said, normally, something at this level, there it's due for a bounce, and a few ticks here and there. So really, just we'll see what happens. But in the meantime, I'm gonna pause the video and I'll come right back. This level right here, where it's gonna be my third time. I'll just try to take it at 20. My stop is at 15, and I didn't catch the first two because the reason is that my lights keep flickering, and I didn't record the last few trades. So anyways, so my thinking behind the entry here, is like I said, this thing has been downtrending. It's way beyond a buck. So, and I noticed this price pattern. It was getting rejected at 17, suddenly shot up right out of there. So what I'm doing is I'm just buying a pullback. So it came back, reverted to that mean, and so I started buying at this area. But my stop, I think, was just way too tiny. So and that's why I got stopped out. So I'm gonna try to take let's see, maybe around 40s area. 33. I'm gonna be greedy here. Sorry. I'll take 35. So that would put us at 15, and it'll just break this high right here. So and this thing actually went up 10 already, so I'm just gonna move my stop to break even. Let's put a break even plus 1. And anyways, so that was it. That was the idea. If this thing doesn't close above 31, then I might end up closing this one. I'm hoping it pops right back up here. Let's see, let's look at other levels here. Yeah, you know what, this thing might go to 40. I'm just gonna put it at 40, and then I'll keep my risk. Low is 15, so I'll just put it at 15. Alright, so I'll just do that. But if this thing gets rejected at 39, I'm just gonna flatten this. We'll see what happens. Alright, well, I'll pause the video. I'll come right back. But let's see if it'll hit my target here. Very close, 39. It's gonna give me oh, okay, here we go. Okay, so that one got hit. So okay, so third trade, it's a winner. So far I'm up 34 ticks. I got maybe 2 more trades that I can take. So That was just a pullback, kind of a pullback trade, and I think I explained why my rationale for the entry. So, and my first few trades, I normally try to be up first, and then as long as the risk reward is there, I'm I'm inclined to take the trade just because I know the risk reward is there. In any event, all right. Well, so that was my first successful trade. My first two was terrible. I got stopped out, but that was completely my fault because my stop was just so low. Anyhow, all right. Well, I'm gonna sit on my hands. I'm gonna come right back, and I'll just keep watching. I think this thing might go for a bounce, a big bounce here. Right now, the low is 4, so yeah, it might. I'm thinking this thing might start taking out these resistance right here, or at least go here for a test, and then it'll go from there. All right. Well, I think the trend is up. It's certainly reversed, so I'll be back. I think it was the high, and I ended up giving some of the money back, or actually all of the money back to the market. And unfortunately, my time has ran out. It's already 9:06. I'm getting ready to go to work. Went ahead and flattened the position. Um, so it's not a winner every day. As you can see, I just got chopped up in all this area right here, and I was really counting on this thing to go ahead and go up, but just still chopping around. So, and I was getting ready to go to work. So part of my right now, yeah, my biggest enemy is element of time. So if 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 you go to my video where I made a video on top step trader strategy, that's kind of my known issue when it comes to trading. So anyways, I'm going to post this here. 40 bucks loss. Can't cry about it. I'd rather be $40 lost than $400 lost. So I'm just gonna walk away now, and actually exceeded, did more. I took 7 trades rather than the 5 that I normally usually do. So anyways, I'll come back tomorrow, and hope you guys having a better day than I am. Until then, I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.